Today I'm going to be doing the challenge where you get a random number generator to choose how many hours you read for that day. I have the next few days off work. Tomorrow I am going to London, but I will read on the train and when I get home, possibly. And because it is already 11:36 in the morning, I had a lot to do this morning. Like, I had to clean my room, hoover it, everything, dust it, the whole shebang. I am only going to do 1 through 8 hours for today, so yeah, so I've got my random number generator here. Generate a number. I got 4. That's pretty easy to do for the first day of this challenge. The book I'm going to be reading today is All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's the 3rd book in the Natural series, and I feel like I could finish this today with the 4 hours we have. So yeah, this series is like a teenager Criminal Minds. Everyone loves it, and like I'm kind of like, I enjoy it, which is why I've continued the series, but I don't think I'm as obsessed with it as everyone else is. So I'm hoping this book will be the one that helps me like enjoy it as much as everyone else, because I've given the other 2 books 3 stars and everyone always gives them like 4 or 5, so I'm like, first book of this video. Okay, ignore the hair, a lot has happened since I last spoke. My sister was sick, so I just had to deal with all that. But anyway, I'm only an hour in. It's now 2:30, so I've been reading on and off. I'm at 3 hours and 9 minutes left, and I'm on page 108. It's probably, I would say, better than the first 2 in my opinion so far. I'm enjoying it a lot more. But I have some book mail to open from World of Books, because I've started ordering a lot more books on here because A, it's cheaper, well, that's really it, to be honest. But I started the Renegades trilogy this summer when I was in America, and I did buy the book when I was in America, so it's going to be a different format and stuff. It is busted. Like, this book took me a while to read, but I did really enjoy it. I've heard that the second 2 aren't as good, but I still want to finish the series. Oh, it's wrapped in 2. But yeah, I think one of these books was literally like 83p and the other one was like £2. For both of them to be shipped, it was £5, but it was still like way cheaper than buying them in Waterstones or Amazon. So we've got Supernova. This one is like, I think this is the second one. I actually have no clue what the order is. Like, I'll figure it out. And then I think it's 2nd and 3rd sizes, because US books are way bigger than UK books. I definitely prefer the US cover. Like, they just look better than... But yeah, I'll probably start one of these books next, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna get back to reading now. Like I said, I want to finish it today. There's 300 pages and I've read over 100 in just under an hour. So I feel like I can finish this book and then maybe start another one. We'll see. We'll see. It's much later now. It's like 7 o'clock. So I've showered and everything, and I just finished All In. I have an hour and 17 minutes left for today. I think I'm gonna give this book a 4 stars. Like I said, I think it's my favorite out of the series so far, but I don't know, maybe not 4 stars, maybe like a 3.75, because I liked this one. This one definitely felt like, I don't know, like, this one felt more like I was solving the mystery with them, because there's like so much that went into this book. But at the same time, like, I don't know, I felt like there was something missing. 0.75. Like, it was a really easy read. Her books, like Jennifer Lynn Barnes' books, are very easy to read. Like, I literally read this book in under 3 hours. So yeah, 3.75. I don't know what I'm gonna read now for the rest of today. I think I'm gonna start betting on you now. Also because I'm tired and like it's just a nice and easy book to... Oh, it's got like a little illustration. Yeah, so I'm gonna start this for the hour and 20 minutes I have left and get back to you on what I think. Again today. That's manageable. I feel bad for getting the same amount today as I did yesterday, but I don't have time right now. Okay, it is hours later. Haven't spoken to the camera in such a long time. I just got back from London. I did finish so I think I've read for like 3 hours and a half. I got to the train station 40 minutes, I think, maybe it was 30 minutes before my train, and then my total of my trains was like 2.5 hours. So I have read for 3 hours and I have finished betting on you. I'm gonna give this book a 4 stars. It would be higher, but the third act breakup came, I feel, a bit too late in the book. And I feel like if there was just like a bit more of them, like after the third act breakup, it probably would have been a bit higher. I did really like it. It was cute. I think Lynn Painter just is so good at YA rom-coms, and I think that's where she really excels. So yeah, I think I have about half an hour left on the reading thing today. Like I said, like I've definitely done a large portion of the 4 hours. You're just gonna have to believe me on that. Yeah, I got 2 books today, so I suppose I'll show them. I got The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang and Tender as the Flesh because my best friend recently just read this book and she said how crazy it was and how disgusting and disturbing it was. So it made me want to read it. It's about cannibalism. And then The Poppy War, okay, so this was on my 2024 TBR, and same with Babel, because I've heard such amazing things about R.F. Kuang's writing. So I had Babel. I was between these 2 plus Babel plus the first book in the Mistborn trilogy. But the Mistborn trilogy I could get on World of Books for way cheaper than Waterstone's price. And then Babel, I just think I would enjoy this more, and I think my first time reading R.F. Kuang, I do want it to be a book I think I am going to enjoy more, because I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I would enjoy Babel. But this book sounds so good. I finished betting on you. The book I'm going to read next is probably Arch Nemesis by Marissa Myers, just because I want to finish the Renegade series. So yeah, I'm going to shower and maybe I'll start this. I don't know if I am going to read for my last half an hour. I might add it on for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to my nana's. I'm going on a road trip, so it's 3 hours there, 3 hours back, so I can read, hopefully, unless I get car sick. But if I do, I might bring my iPad and download this book on my iPad. Another day, another number generator. Today I'm going to do it between 1 and 10 instead of 1 and 8. I'm scared. I feel like I'm setting myself up for failure here. Ready? 8 hours. It's manageable as long as I don't get motion sickness. I feel like I haven't really been speaking about the books that I'm reading and what they're about. So this is the second book in the Renegades trilogy. The Renegades, the first book is about superheroes. Okay, so if you ever watched The Boys, the Amazon show The Boys, or like, I feel like it's very much like that. So there's like the superheroes, and then there's like the superheroes, but they're like bad guys, but they're not the bad guys. The superheroes are the bad guys, and they're trying to overtake the bad guys. And one of them goes undercover. It's very good. There's a little bit of forbidden romance in there, if you will. This one even says "and forbidden love" on it, so I'm quite excited. So yeah. I have 5 hours and 19 minutes left on the clock, so I actually don't know. Does that mean I've been reading for like just over 2.5 hours? Because I've been going on and off. This book is so good. Like, so I read the first book. It took me like a while to read because I was really busy whilst I was reading it. So I think that like bumped my enjoyance of that book. Like, I still gave it like a 4 stars, I think, but I think it could have been like higher. So I was like kind of nervous to pick this one up because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna, oh my god, I'm on page 262. I'm over halfway through. It's so good. It's so good. Like, it's superheroes. I love superheroes. Like, I love anything to do with superheroes. So good. So good. I don't know, everyone, I mean, it could go downhill. I still have like halfway left, halfway through, more than halfway, no, less than half, oh my god, hello? Sorry, I can't speak. So it could go downhill, but hopefully not. Okay, very quick unrushed update time right now. Just finished Arch Nemesis. I have 3 hours and 9 minutes left on the clock, which means I read this in 5 hours. 5 hours? I don't know. I did switch on over to my iPad when it got dark so I could continue reading it. 4.5 stars. So good. I'm going to bring the third one and then another book to my dad's because I'm about to go there now. And I don't know if I want to continue this right away or if I want to read another book in between. But you guys, you'll see in literally like 2 seconds. It's a few hours later. And I don't think I'm gonna finish my 3 hours for today. I'm so tired, and I think if I start the book now, I just won't understand what's going on. And I really want to be able to enjoy it because I really just enjoyed the second one. So yeah, I did only read for 6 hours today instead of 8. So yeah, but I will complete tomorrow, hopefully. In all fairness, I did have a busy day. I really thought like I picked a good few days to do this challenge because I didn't have work, but I've still been so busy. But tomorrow I don't have any plans, so tomorrow I shall finish my hours. Good morning. I'm absolutely freezing. Like, I'm freezing cold and I still have an iced drink. Anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's do my number generator for today. I didn't finish it yesterday. I'm kind of like mad at myself for it now. Like, in the time I was like, it's fine, but now I'm like, why did I do that? Like, I could have easily read for another 3 hours, but anyway, here we go. 7 hours for today, so I'm gonna finish this today. I've not started it yet, but very excited to, as where the last one just ended off. Okay, it's hours later. I have been reading for 2.5 hours. I've got 4 hours and 36 minutes left. And I'm on page 256. So like, I'm just halfway. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit slow. I'm hoping it really starts to kick off now that I'm halfway through, and like it seems like it is building up to the kickoff, but it's just frustrating that it's like I'm reading slower because it's taking a while. I feel myself like picking my phone up quite a bit, but yeah, I have confidence that it's going to be a 5-star series. So I was just listening to the audiobook for a good 2 hours because I had stuff to do. I wanted to journal, I needed to do some stuff for uni, put clothes away. So I was like, I'll listen to the audiobook, and I got carried away. Like, I loved listening to it. It felt, because like the book is like a film in my head, so listening to it, it was really good. But I've got 2 hours and 43 minutes left on the clock, so I'm gonna go and read downstairs with my mum and hopefully finish this and finish my 2 hours for the day. Okay, much later, once again, I just finished Supernova with 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. I don't know why this book took me so long to read. I was kind of reading very slow today. For me personally anyway, like usually I read a lot quicker. I think I've just been kind of tired. I got a bit of a headache. And then when I was reading downstairs with my mum, I was watching something as well, so I kind of had to like go back. And anyway, I'm giving this book a 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this series. I definitely recommend. So good. Exactly what I wanted from this series, delivered. The ending of this book kind of annoyed me a little bit, but I'm not taking like any stars off of it because I enjoyed the whole series and all the characters. Anyway, I'm gonna probably do like a full outro and everything after work tomorrow, going through all the books I read in this video because I'm way too tired to do it right now because it's so late at night. But yeah, it's weeks later. I'm doing my final reviews on these books for what I think now. My opinion on some of these books might have changed since I read them. Sometimes I read a book and I'm like, I think this, and then I'll actually change my mind looking back on it. So yeah, the first book I read was All In by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I'm giving this a 4 stars. I do keep on thinking about it since reading, and I just ordered Bad Blood, the final book in this series. So I am excited to finish this series. Then it was Betting on You by Lynn Painter. I think I gave this one a 4 stars originally, and I think I'm going to keep it as a 4 stars. It was just a nice romance book. It was what I wanted. I do love Lynn Painter's YA romance books. I just think she writes them very well. Then we have Arch Nemesis. I am going to give this a 4.5 stars. I actually still think about this book, and this one was definitely my favourite out of the 3, I think. So 4.5. And then we have Supernova. I'm going to give this one a 4 stars. The ending of this book did kind of annoy me, but like I said, like it's still a 5-star series. So here are the 4 books I read in this video. If you did enjoy this video, if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.